Hi, this is Scott Young from Oprtics Engineering, and we understand that things are kind of rough out there with the current pandemic, and we just wanted to start shooting some videos on things that we're seeing on the networking side that might be of help to those of you out there who are managing their networks and trying to get everything under control in this new reality. Now, one of our partners is KnowBe4, and they do security awareness training, and they are very good at coming up and with articles. And here's one that caught my attention that we posted on our Optics Insider blog that I wanted to tell you about. And it has to do with this whole work from home new reality with your employees, and in their view, they're sitting ducks when it comes to opening up security holes. And so I wanted to talk to you about that and offer you some suggestions at the end. So th- so what you can see here is, and we're not going to read through it, but I'll just give you the highlights, is that many users are finding themselves sheltering in place and are actually struggling with the technology and services that they really haven't had much in the way of experience with, because most people are used to going to their office, spending their day there, and then coming home and work. They do work at work, and they do, and home is home. And the home computer environments aren't nearly as secure and protected as those that enjoy both at the office. This also applies to students as well. So they're not. So the home environment isn't necessarily as secure as the school environment or the office. Now, this was interesting. It says an inexperienced and emotionally rattled students and employees. We have to remember that uh, our employees and their families are under a considerable amount of stress, and this represents potentially a severe security problem for organizations of all shapes and sizes, and huge opportunities for malicious actors looking to worm their way into the networks of companies, government organizations, and schools across the country, and they know it. And here's an example of a phishing email, which seems legit, that could easily be have sent to any of one of your employees or somebody you know, and it looks like it's coming from the IT support desk, and it's saying how to connect securely through a VPN connection. Click here and use this password. So then, of course, what happens is that they click that link and they're taken to what appears to be a legitimate Microsoft portal. And one thing to note is that the hacker must be using Azure, because the domain here is actually windows.net. So it totally looks legit, looks familiar. And so lo and behold, they go here, they enter their login information, and the hackers get it. Now, that is a big problem. And social engineering is nothing new. Uh, this has been around for a while, and social engineering, of course, is where a hacker gets somebody to click a link or do something that they shouldn't, that gives them access to the network, which bypasses firewall and other security measures in place. So the way to beat this is to make sure that your employees know what not to click, and just to keep aware of what is out there. So KnowBe4, what they do is they provide, they call it new school security awareness training, and basically what it is it's training that they can be done online at work or home, and it shows them what phishing emails are and how to identify them and how hackers work. And then what you could also do is you could simulate phishing emails. So you can basically create your own version of this. Of course, it doesn't go to a malicious site, and it doesn't actually do anything, because it's just a simulation. And then you can also keep track of who clicks and who doesn't, and who needs to be trained, and who further, and who has gotten the message. So if this is something of interest to you that you want to look into, certainly let us know. You can reach us by emailing us at info@optrix.com, and just say that you're interested in looking at the KnowBe4 security awareness training. You could also click on this link here, and that'll get you a quote. But just this is, regardless of the service, this is just something that you should be aware of, that's out there in the wild, and hopefully you can inform your employees one way or the other to just be vigilant and don't click stuff that that looks kind of sketchy. And I know with internally with our own operations, if there's ever anything that we're not sure of, including PDF attachments or whatnot, is we always talk to Sean in our IT department, and he vets it first. And it's just another line of defense that we have. So hopefully this was helpful. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you again. Bye for now.